Good morning, my friends. I think it's time that we all have a talk. There's so many things that I want to share with everybody. What led me into this lifestyle, and also what is going on with Kent and myself. Lots of changes, and also my future plans. First, I want to remind everybody that I originally got into this lifestyle because I was forced to. Okay, some people choose it, sell everything and let's go, travel and hit the road. And there's nothing wrong with that. But my circumstances were different. I lost my job because of my disabilities. I could no longer work, and I'll put a link to my story. It's Don't Give Up, and my story. And I never did finish the last part of my story, but basically, in summary, and maybe I'll finish it soon, is I think I left the part where I had to sell everything, sell my home. I lost my job because of my disabilities. I was lucky to have a retirement that I cannot touch to this day, but I had equity in my home. So I have savings, and that's what I've been living off of, basically, is my savings to get me until I'm 62, okay? At least that was the thought at that time. And I got the van to keep me and my two little precious dogs together. That I had Buster, my senior at that time, and Milo was, a couple years younger than Buster, but, on the tail end of becoming a senior, but not there yet. I lost my senior dog at the end of my first year of traveling because he had a heart condition, and he went into chronic heart failure. But I achieved my goal, which was to keep us together, no matter what, me and my dogs together. This van was really gifted to me. It really was. And how I met Sam, who bought it from Happily Houseless. He took $13,000 off the van price because I was almost going to walk away because I didn't want to pay the price for the van that originally these types of vans were going for. So I just knew it was meant to be, and he worked it all out for me, and he became my best friend. He's like my big brother out there to this day, and kept me and my dogs together. And I thought I could use the van to help me in roommate situations or anything like that, because it's hard to have a roommate situation with dogs. It really is. In fact, in the end, I was asked to leave because with my first roommate situation, because she was getting married, her son was home from college, and then I had me and my two dogs, and she said it was just too much. And I know that's the reality of the world. But I love to travel and camp and stuff like that, and I started seeing my disabilities taking a lot of that from me in my other vehicle, and trying to set up tents and things like that. It just wasn't working for me. But of course I was working, and that alone, my job, took everything out of me, and the medications it was taking for me to work. So when I got the van and I saw, oh my gosh, the seat is so comfortable. It was amazing. When I brought the van home from Texas, a friend of mine went with me. We took a one-way ticket to Texas, picked up the van, and drove it back to Oregon. And I was amazed on how far I could drive in a day in it. It was so cool. It gave me back my love for traveling, and the ability to travel was because of the van, the seat, and then of course I can rest and sleep and crash anytime I want to. So I thought, well, maybe when my roommate situation ended, I can go travel, you know? And I said, road trip, well deserved. And I went along the coast. I did the Redwoods trip and saw the California Redwoods all by myself. But I had two little angels out there helping me out, my friend Sam. And at that time I was really close friends with Lewis from Rolling Earthship. So they were both like my little angels out there, just a phone call or text away, helping me on that journey as I was learning what I needed to do to travel. So after that, I got my solar, and I said, I'm good to go for a while. And I started to, I don't know, just get so excited about life again, even though I was still struggling, mind you, with the death of my passing away of my ex-husband from stage 4 liver and colon cancer. At that time he passed away in 2014, so this is now 2016, and I'm still trying to process all of this and everything that's happening to me and his death, you know. But I did that trip and it gave me that spark that, well, maybe I can travel and just see the world a little bit before my body falls apart, because the passing away of my ex-husband made me realize how fragile and short life is. And my dad had spinal issues, and I know my body is on a ticking time bomb, you know. I don't have forever to travel. I just don't, and I know that. So I thought, I'm going to go to Arizona. And you could go back and see my earlier videos and dealing with Buster and some health issues and overcoming that, getting to go to Arizona, and my whole world changed. It was just amazing. The solar gave me so much of my freedom and my life in the van, and then I met Kent on the road. He put my inverter in, and boy, did that change my world. I mean, it was like a little angel that came into my life for that period, okay? And then he was just so much in my life for 3 years now, and I've been on the road. So I think it's it's 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah, I'm hitting my 4th year anniversary, I believe. And yeah, because I've been with Kent 3 years. But there's also some changes that are going to happen. But let's go out. I'm going to change the scenery a little bit. Let's go out. We're going to have a little chat and enjoy the sunrise coming up, okay? Oh wow, look, it's snowing. There's a little bit of snow flurries. Oh, it looks like we can't go and walk. Oh, I don't know, we could maybe try. What do you think? Oh, this is so cool. It is 33 degrees outside, or somewhere around there. My gauge might be a little off. But that is so cool to have a little snow flurries. I think this is so cool to have the snow flurries. I don't want to be out here too long with my camera though, because all that moisture from the little flurries isn't going to be good for my camera. But look, I have to take you guys out here and show you. This is so cool. Aww, I love this. Look at that. And Kent is way down there. We're about the farthest we've ever been apart. But that's okay. We're doing alright. I'm doing alright with it. Yeah, look at this. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to take you guys back inside. I'll finish this inside. Oh well, I tried to give you guys a little different scenery, because I know it's not easy to just sit there and watch somebody talk in one particular place. I'll keep an eye if it stops, but in the meantime I'll try to make it short. So Kent and I have tried hard to make our relationship work. And it just is not working. And I'm going to try to respect his privacy and mine. We did break up once in 2018 briefly for a couple weeks. And we got back together. Before that year I had to be apart. Because I was seeing then we wanted different things out of a relationship. And thought I would try one more time. We both tried. And he was amazing. He really was. The whole year we were apart, he really worked on this relationship too. While we were apart, and we did the Facebook Messenger, or the face, I think it's Messenger, and we faced chat, and I always said good morning, good night, shared pictures. I mean, it was just amazing. And the problem isn't when we're apart, it's when we get back together. And we're trying to move and travel together and things like that. It just becomes really challenging for us as a couple. And after 2 months of getting back together, I started to see that this wasn't going to work out. And deep down he was seeing it too. So things came to a head and kind of blew up when we were apart. And we kind of broke up when I was trying to get back to him when this whole coronavirus thing had broke out. And I knew in my heart that we still make good friends. We really do. We have spent a lot of time together, gone through a lot of up and downs together, and you just can't take that away. We just make better friends, that's all. We want different things out of a relationship. And so I told him, let's get back together and team up. We're better together than apart, especially right now at this time of what the whole country is going through. We can pull our resources together. I can help him out more with my van, and he wouldn't have to break his camp and break his antennas down, and you know, we just need to be adult about this, and there's no reason why we can't be there and help each other out and just team up together. And I will always be there in his life, always be there as a friend, have his back. I've also helped him out in many other different ways. He's helped me out in many different ways of, you know, having like our entertainment and things, and I'm helping him with AAA and different things, and I'll continue to do that and have his back, and he will always be in my life, and be that special person, friend in my life. We just make great friends, and I'm excited about it, and also hurt about it too, because I really did want it to work more than anything on this earth. I really did. He will always be deep in my heart. But my body is tired, and I'm getting at the point where I don't want to travel full time anymore. And I saw that about a year ago. And I want to find roots. I want to travel maybe part-time. I don't want to give up traveling. There's so few things I still want to see out there. I really do. And, you know, Tetons and Yellowstone and the Flaming Gorge, and there's just so many things still to check off my bucket list. I just don't want to do this full time. I thought with him we could get land and we could live off grid. I really wanted that too, more than anything. But we just want different things in a relationship and things in our life and in our retirement. And so I have to accept this and be thankful for the time that I've had with him, the amazing memories and pictures and the amazing places he took me to, that will be in my heart forever, and forever thankful. Especially, people don't always think that when I talk about my health issues, that sometimes, well, you look fine. They look at me, well, you look fine, when they meet me or be around me, because I hide it, But I rest 10, 12 hours. I'm finding when I move and I land, it takes me a while to reboot, I don't want to drive as far. I just want to wiggle my way places, and I need to go at my pace and be kind to me and kind to my body. And I believe by doing that gives me a longer period of time to travel. And I need to take care of my body and be realistic about it, whether other people out there realize it or not. And so I hope to, when I go back home, I guess to find another roommate situation. And I hope to find that special person that is right for me. I'm not going to go looking for it, but I'm not going to give up on love and romance. I want that special person that I can grow old with and share all of this with and grow old together, but do it maybe part-time, And especially as you get older, I'm almost 60, and and our bodies get tired, so I want to find that person that's getting up there old, that's aging with me, and wants the same thing, and maybe find a small little, I dream of a small little country town, maybe to grow old in, that's close to a big city, but not necessarily in a big city. And again, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen, but I'm not going to go looking for it. I need everybody to know that. And in the meantime, I'm content with me. I'm content with myself. I'll have to be. And my friends. And I've loved my photography. I've gotten into that. And I'll always be thankful for Kent teaching me the photography. And I want to stay involved with that and not give up. I was hoping to take you out here for a little bit to see. Look at that. That is so cool this morning. Can you see it? Yeah, let me show you. So it stopped snowing a little bit. So I thought I would take you outside. Here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Wow. I couldn't sleep this morning, but now I'm really happy to see this. One of the things I want to share is I thought that the money that I had was going to have to take me until I was 62. But I found out that I'm entitled to survivor's benefits from my ex-husband. And yeah, it kind of hit me hard. And I found that out in December at Christmas time. And I'm sure that wasn't easy for Kent, because I kind of got depressed. You'd think I would be jumping for joy, going, oh boy, I'm going to get this money. But it really just threw me in a depression of, trying to make sense of his death, because I would have much rather have him alive than, any money I would ever get from his death. And I really grieved over that, and I had to make peace with it. And then I had to start looking at it as not in that way, but that his death, unfortunately, is going to help me. It's kind of like him able to reach out to me from the afterlife, of him still taking care of me. I had to start looking at it like that, and instead of in a negative way, but in a positive way. And so when I apply for that, and get that, I will be thankful for it. I will look at it as, like I said, we were close friends for so long. He was in my life for a total of 20 years. And I know we talked before he died, and he said, you know, I love you one more time. And I said, I love you. And he would want me to be okay. And I have to look at it that way, no longer in a negative, depressing way, and embrace it in thankfulness. And that's what I'm going to do. And that'll help get me to until I am 62, and then I'll be able to apply for my Social Security. So that's going to help me to pretty much, I think, try to find a place maybe that I can land or not have to travel full time. I'll let you see over here. And not have to travel full time, you know, all the time. I would do it if I could. It's just my body is just getting tired. And I don't mind part-time. And like I said, there's so many places I really do want to go and see. I don't want to give it up totally, but I want a home base. I want a home base so bad. So I'm asking everybody to think of me in this next year, 6 months to a year, to keep me in your thoughts, keep positive thoughts coming my way, your prayers, and I will find that. And then also I'll be with Kent until this rides out, this coronavirus. And then when I can start to make my way back to Oregon, I'll be taking care of some business back there. I am honestly not sure if I'm going to stay there another winter. I was supposed to stay there to take care of another matter, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to stick with something that I was dealing with back there. I might just give it up and head back out by myself in the winter time. Get out of Oregon again if I can't find that good roommate situation. So it really depends on that. And then yeah, so just kind of showing you around. It's pretty here. Yeah, and heal. Maybe keep looking for that place that I want to retire. Maybe just really narrow down a couple places and be looking for that. So I don't know, I'll keep you posted. I'm sorry if there's I haven't slept a whole lot. I've got so much on my mind. But I just want you to know that Kent and I are there for each other right now. That hasn't changed very much in our we're friends, and that's not going to change. And I'm there for him now, he's there for me, and we're having a good time again, which is nice. And I hope when we go different ways, we'll continue to share pictures, and I'll have his back always. And I'm pretty sure he'll always have my back too. But that's what's going on. And I have so much to be thankful for. I'm really just being thankful right now for all the blessings I've had in the last 3 years with Kent. And I'm so thankful we are there for each other right now. I really am. So there's a lot of good. All right, everybody. You want to look one last time before, look at this. Look at that. It's just gorgeous here. Yeah, look. Hope it's not too rocky. All right. Well, so that's the news, and I'm not going to get into specific details more than what I'm willing to just share. And I hope you'll continue to follow him, those that are following him, and share in his journey and travel, and hope you'll continue to stay with me and follow my journey. And I'm so thankful for you all, and I hope right now you guys are staying safe and healthy, and just keep yourself safe and healthy right now. That's all we can do. And if you've got that special person that can help you through this right now, just be that support. Or if you can't and you got friends out there, call them. Be connected. Social distancing can be really hard on people. And so reach out, touch their life, call them, text them. Just help people that you know might be struggling through this social distancing right now. Okay? All right, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.